So this video is about the Sony A7 IV and the quality of its dynamic range. I recently tried filming sunrise actually here at this window, and I had on my A7 IV, I had the Helios 44 M6 lens, which is an old Russian vintage lens. And this is how that came out. And I totally smashed it. When I initially shot that scene, it didn't look like this. I had to make adjustments to bring back those highlights because a lot of that was just blown out. And this is what it really looked like. I think this is where I was pleasantly surprised with the A7 IV. And let me just show you some of the adjustments that I did to this clip. So I personally like to use the curves to do my color grade because I think it gives me very fine controls over my shadows, my midtones, and the highlights. I find that if I use the color wheels, it just sort of groups everything together. But if I want specific points, I can get that with the curve. Here, I used Dehancer, the native Dehancer plugin, to convert this from S-Log3 to Rec 709. This is all I did to bring back those highlights. So because I knew that the shot was very, very well overexposed, what I did was to just roll off that highlight to make sure that a lot of the information is still kept there. And as you can see, even here in the mid/shadow base high shadow region, I don't know if that's a word, I also brought that down a bit just to keep some of those details back there as well. So basically this is all I did to this clip. This is everything. And if I bring it here, right, if I take off this, look at how blown, just look at that. Look at how ridiculously blown out that is. And just by using that, look at all that information we're getting back. Look at that. It's great. And I mean, the whole point here is, look, whether it's 12 stops, 15 stops, whatever, most of these cameras are already good. For me, it's not even about the brand. I don't care, whatever the brand is, but it's the fact that can this thing deliver? And in this case, the A7 IV can deliver. So I think if you're looking for something that will give you enough dynamic range, the A7 IV is a very good one. I'll also continue to do a couple more tests using this camera in very extreme conditions. I actually plan a low light test. That will be the next video. So if there's something you want to see, you might want to consider subscribing so that once I post that video, you'll be able to get that. But I will run a couple low light tests that will be indoors and outdoors just to be able to push this thing in and see just how well it can really go. Bye.